Hello, I'm Cindy, and welcome to Yoga in the Spirit of Health. And today we're going to do a little upper body work. I'm in a seated position, obviously, with blocks under. I've got some blocks under me, but you can sit flat on the mat or on some blocks, maybe even in a chair or on a stool if there's no arms on the chair. But this is seated, so join me with this, and we'll loosen up our upper body. And we'll start by bringing our attention to our breath. Always calm, always breathing in slowly and deeply. We'll take in a nice deep breath. On the exhale, let's just bring both hands down. They find the mat, the floor, and let's lean back. Palms get flat. Get comfy, and let's arch the back. Breathing deeply, keeping the knees down, feeling strong. On an exhale, the head will come up, fingertips of one hand, next hand, you're back up, back to center. Take a new breath. On the exhale, left hand's going to swing back behind you, right hand's going to come over, taking a hold of that outer left leg. And we'll bring the attention toward the center, and then our eyes will follow the horizon all the way around. Another deep breath. Exhale, let's twist. We'll look behind ourselves, twisting deeply. A little bit of arch in the back, lifting through the ribs. The vision goes into it. Keeping the eyebrows soft, the face soft. Feel the stretch across the right neck. And keep that right shoulder down. It's easy to let it kind of bunch up. So we're going to bring that right shoulder down, even if you have to bend the elbow to bring it down. Another deep breath. On the exhale, the eyes lead. They go across the horizon, straight across, back to the center. Notice the difference between sides. We'll take a new breath. On the exhale, we'll look over to the right. The right hand comes down and finds the mat. You can go on cupped fingers, flat palms, whichever you like. And that left hand is going to reach over and get a hold of the outside of that right leg. And kind of squiggle around so you feel comfy in yourself. Then you have a good grip. We'll take a new breath. And then when you're ready, we'll just bring the head and the eyes into it, looking over the right shoulder. Bring that right shoulder down some. And twist. Get a real good grip with your left hand if you can. And just twist and look all the way over there. Like somebody's back there and you're trying to look to see who it is. Just looking back there firmly. Another deep breath. The eyes begin to roll across the horizon. The face and body follow. Torso follows. Arms and hands come back down. And if you want to switch legs, rearrange which legs in front. If your feet start to go to sleep, bring them out. Do whatever you need to do to feel good and comfortable. And we'll take our tie. Find the center, split from there. Wrap around, get comfy however you hold your tie. Everybody has a different sort of grip. And the elbows will get straight, super straight. Back arches, belly pulls in. And this is your focus. This is what you're doing right now. Breathing deeply. On your exhale, let's slowly bring it up. Remember to keep the fingers loose. If you need it a little bit tighter, perhaps one finger's worth. And we'll bring it up. We'll pause at the center of the skull, right in the middle of your head, and just stretch the arms. Feel the arms. Oh. Elbows are 100% straight. We're going to bring it backwards. Oh. Feel the ball and socket joints in the shoulders as they roll. We'll bring it up and back and down. And then let's bring it in. Oh. Another deep breath. Exhale back to center, arms open, Tie gets firm, elbows straighten, begin to lift. Say hello to center. Take a new breath. Exhale, slowly bring it back. Slowly bring it back. And this time we'll swing the hands in and we'll also bend down, arching. Well, it's not an arch, it's a deep forward. New breath. Exhale, bring it up with the breath. Arms go up. Oh, beautiful. And let's just do a couple back and forths. Keeping the shoulders healthy, preventing issues with the shoulders later in life or whenever. Keeping them strong. It's a ball and socket joint and it rolls. And we'll come back to center. We'll leave it at the top. Oh, another deep breath. Exhale, and right hand will go down, and it'll find the mat, just however you want. Anything going on in that left leg, extend it out if you want. And we'll just reach up and over. Oh. See about getting that left thumb over your head. Another deep breath, and you push off with the right hand. Left arm goes up, finds center. Left arm goes down, hand finds the mat, fingertips maybe. Maybe need to shorten it, we'll see. Just get some tension on the tie and stretch. Oh. Get that right thumb over your head, right over your noggin. Oh, stretching it out. Feel the stretch across those ribs. Oh. Nice deep breath. Exhale, coming up. Lifting, pausing, and breathing. And we're opening the ribs with this. The intercostal muscles are all the little dinky ribs or muscles that support the ribs. So we're stretching them open. Allows for much better lung capacity and healthy chest. Exhale, bringing it down. Dropping that. Left arm goes on top. Right arm underneath. Pause, give yourself a little hug. And we'll look to the right or left, the other left. And we'll look to the other side. Only two sides, thank goodness. Oh, and let's twist. Oh, we'll go back and forth. Observe when you go one direction, that opposite leg engages. Oh, back to center. Swing it on out. Bring it back, right arm on top, or the opposite arm on this side, whichever one you did. New breath. Exhale, twist to one side. And pause a moment and just hold it and breathe. Nice new breath, coming back around. Vision finds the horizon, keep going. Other side. Nice new breath coming back towards center. And let's release that. Oh, we'll shake it off like we've dipped into some water. We're going to shake it off. Invite those muscles all across here. I know they might be talking to you. Invite those muscles. Just relax. Get long. Get happy. And we'll come back to center. I'm going to straighten out my legs. You can keep yours crossed or straight, whatever you'd like. Back at center again. And this time, let's bring our vision really way far out on the horizon. Just envision there's no wall in front of you, but you're out in a canyon or something, and you're looking way over. Maybe you're on a mountaintop. Looking way, way, way across. Another deep breath. Let's bring our right hand up and our right thumb. And we're looking beyond it. We can see it. We know it's there because it's ours. We're going to look beyond it to the mountain, way across the valley. Another deep breath. Bring the vision to your thumb. Inhaling. Exhale, bring the vision way across the mountain. Blink as much as you need to. Another deep breath. Exhale. Look at your thumb. Another deep breath. We'll do a long swing of the vision out across that canyon. Another deep breath, short swing to the thumb. Another deep breath, palms go down. Left hand goes out, pull the shoulder back, make a fist, leave the thumb up in the air. Maybe you're in a meadow this time, doesn't matter. It's wherever you're at in your head is where you are, as long as it's open and it's beautiful. We'll take a new breath, we're looking way across. On the exhale, we'll bring the vision to the thumb. This is called long swing, short swing, and it's an eye exercise. We'll inhale, exhale, way the heck out there. Oh, there it goes. Let your breath zoom over to where your vision went. New breath in, exhale, looking at the thumb, keeping the eyes moist. One more breath, long swing across that valley. New breath, short swing in. We'll release that. We'll shake it off. And we're going to pause. Let's envision you've got a clock right in front of your face. We got 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9. Just the way a clock looks. So we'll take a new breath. And we'll look up at 12. Stretching the eyes, keeping the chin parallel with the earth, imaginary string at the crown. Inhaling, exhale, and swirl the vision over to 3 o'clock. Keep blinking as much as you need. Looking way over there. New breath. Exhale, bring the vision down to 6. Another deep breath. On the exhale, swing it over to 9. Oh, feel the eyes stretch. New breath. Back up to 12. Oh, this is real good if you do a lot of computer work or sewing or vision like that. Exhale, let's look over back to 9 o'clock. Oh. Inhaling down to 6 o'clock. Inhale over to 3, stretching the eyes. Back up to 12. And we'll bring the vision back to center. And we're going to soften the body. We're going to look down. Let the eyebrows relax. Let the arms relax. Let the back slouch a bit. Close the eyes. Little bitty movements like a horse makes. Shaking your face. Shaking your face. Nice loose cheeks. Jawline is loose. Inhaling deeply, bringing the head up. And with that, I'm going to close. I'm going to invite you to do this video several times a week, however much you want, and allow your body to get used to feeling soft and even and balanced. Keeping the attention on the breath. We will pause now and close this session. Again, I thank you so much for joining me on this. Please feel free to comment on your thoughts. I'd love to hear what you think. Another deep breath. Exhale, and with that, I'll close. Namaste.